Surprise! I know it's not next Friday, and I know it's not 10:15 a.m. I just felt like giving the fans the next episode right now. So sit back and enjoy. Welcome to Slapshot with Zach. The following is brought to you by Neeb Productions, Inc., a stop sign four-way project and Bigger Fish Productions. This podcast is about the NHL, and I will talk about the hockey teams, the Stanley Cup playoffs, the Stanley Cup finals, and mostly about the Colorado Avalanche. I will be releasing a new episode every Friday around 10:15 in the morning. Thank you. Enjoy this show. Episode 2, Why Alaska Should Have a Professional NHL Team. I think that Alaska should have a professional hockey team. It would be so cool for Alaska to have an NHL team. I already have a team name picked out for Alaska. They should be called the Alaska Bullworms. Their arena should be called the Klondike Arena. Their jerseys should have a picture of the Alaskan bullworm from SpongeBob. Yes, I have spent a lot of time thinking about this. And yes, it would mean lots of teams would lose great players. But having an NHL team in Alaska would be so cool. Now I'm going to take a little break. When I return, I will talk about why Alaska team arena would be named Klondike Arena. And now time for the weather. It is currently 86 degrees in Boulder, cloudy. High is 87, low is 55. And around 3 p.m., it is going to be sunny. That's it for the weather.
Night and the stars align at King Supers. Oh, the deal's divine. $5 chicken, juicy and hot. Grab your cart and give it all you got.
Welcome back. I am now going to talk about why, if Alaska had a NHL team, why their rink should be called Klondike Arena. It's simple, really. It would be named after the Klondike Bar ice cream, of course. But that would be up to the NHL to talk to the owners of the Klondike bars to get their permission to name the arena the Klondike Arena. Imagine you go into an NHL game in Alaska and you buy a snack and then you see a Klondike bar stand. Yes, they should provide Klondike bars at the arena at the games. That would be so cool, very cool. I can't get over how cool that would be. Well, I'm going to take one last break. When I return, I will talk about players that shouldn't go to the Bullworms if they were a team. And I will also talk about putting a team in Kansas City, Kansas. See you in a little bit. And now time for the weather. It is currently 86 degrees in Boulder, cloudy. High is 87, low is 55. And around 3 p.m., it is going to be sunny. That's it for the weather.
It's a feast for the fam. Sizzling flavors won't miss it. Oh yes ma'am. Tender and tasty, can't resist the call. King Supers Thursdays, we're having a ball.
Welcome back. Here are the players that should not go to the Alaska Bullworms if they were a team. Cale Makar, Nathan MacKinnon, Connor McDavid, Gabriel Landeskog, and Alexander Barkov. And now, I think the NHL should put a team in Kansas City, Kansas as well. They would be called the Kansas City Emeralds. And their arena would be called Oz Arena. And their jerseys would have pictures of the Wizard of Oz, and it would be based on the Wizard of Oz. Their home jerseys would have a picture of the Emerald City on the front, and their whole entire jersey would be emerald green. On the right shoulder, they would have a picture of Dorothy, the Lion, the Scarecrow, and the Tin Man. And on their left shoulder, on the home jerseys, they would have a patch of Elphaba and Glinda from Wicked. Their away jerseys would be the same, but it would be white with the logo of the Emerald City on the front. That would be so cool. Their alternate jerseys would be emerald green, but with a picture of the flying monkey on the front of the jerseys. On the right shoulder, the patch would be the opposite. The patch would be the patch of Elphaba and Glinda from Wicked. And the left shoulder would be the opposite. It would be the patch of Dorothy, Scarecrow, Lion, and the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz. The mascot for the Kansas City Emeralds would be a flying monkey, of course. Their intro video, they would show before they would come out, would be the scene where Dorothy's house starts flying up in the tornado and then lands on the Wicked Witch of the East, and Dorothy steps out to Toto and she says, "Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore." And then the announcer would say, "Here come your Kansas City Emeralds," and they would skate out while they were listening to the theme of "We're Off to See the Wizard." And as for the Alaska Bullworms, their mascot would be the bullworm from SpongeBob, and their intro video would be the scene from SpongeBob, the one where SpongeBob says, "It's big, it's pink, it's hairy," and then Sandy goes, "So is Patrick's belly button," and SpongeBob goes, "That's not the worm, that's its tongue," and Sandy goes, "Then that must mean," and then they all go, "Ah, the Alaskan bullworm," and then the announcer would say, "Here come your Alaska bullworms." Well, that's it for now. I hope someone in the NHL was listening and would keep in mind about putting an expansion team in Anchorage, Alaska, and in Kansas City, Kansas. Join me next time when I talk about what I would do with the NHL if I won the lottery. Goodbye for now. Until next time, it's been great talking about hockey, but now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell. See you next time.